personally welcome you to this year's Trivia Night fundraiser. You know, it's hard to believe that in just 5 short years, we have grown the Muscle program from a single baseball team made of a uniform that I found in the MGBSA shed and this type of a hat, all the way to 9 total full-time travel teams across both baseball and new this year softball. Additionally, we have this wonderful facility that you can see here behind me, which allows us to provide top-notch training to our players year-round, especially in the winter and off-season months, but during the summer months as well. We couldn't be here where we are today without the support of obviously all of our parents, but as well as grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends of the program. We thank you for your support over the years and for your future support as well. Now tonight we expect to have a lot of fun, both for those players who are playing digitally and who are playing with us at the Moose. Tonight is a very important night, and that it helps us raise money that goes right back into the program. Those funds can help further more things here at the facility, additional training, different types of technology, equipment that we can use, lots of things that can go right back into the program. And that's an important point to note because as a charity, as Muscle Baseball and Softball is, all the money that we raise goes right back into the program. All of our coaches are volunteers. We do not pay coaches, and all of the money that we do raise throughout the course of the year through all of our different endeavors, like tonight, goes right back to benefiting the kids. So again, I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for all of your support. We hope that everyone has a great night. And now I'll turn things over to our great hosts. And good luck in your trivia, and good luck for all of the teams this year and this season in Muscle Up.
Bonjour, ni hao. Thank you, Coach Dan, for that marvelous introduction. My name is Johnny, and I'm with Choose Your Own Game Night. I am so happy to be here with my partner, Josh, for the Morton Grove Muscle Baseball Game Show Bonanza.
Yes, welcome. So we just finished the softball show, and that was a great time. We had some ups and downs with the scores. Some teams pulled ahead from behind. We had some donations. There'll be some chances later on in the show for you to donate as well to the Morton Grove Muscle Baseball and Softball Association. But for now, we are here to have a competitive 60-minute game show experience. So welcome, everybody.
We have people from Alabama here. Hello, Macaroni Foods. I like that name.
Lucky Coyotes, let's go. I love it. I love the energy. We love seeing the comments, so keep them coming. We can see them all.
But don't put the answers in the comments, because then you're giving away the cart or milk for free.
Yes. So right now, everybody, if you listen to me if you mute me the rest of the time, well, please don't. But listen to this right now. Please send your answers to the number on the screen. So right now, one of you is going to be your answer submitter tonight. So amongst your team, decide who that person is. And that person is going to be capturing answers on their phone and texting them in to that number. You can comment all you want to in the comments. But please do not put answers in the comments. All right? No answers in the comments. Decide who your answer is going to be for the text messaging. And finally, no Googling. That means no searching answers. We can't watch you right now. So we don't know what you're doing, but please do not Google, ask Alexa, ask Siri, whatever answers. We're on the honor system, but this is for a good cause. This is for the association. So please do not cheat. No Googling.
I would also say that applies to our music round that we'll be playing later, that don't use Shazam, or what's that other app? Is that an app? Shazam? Yes.
Yeah,
that's the app.
No Shazamming. And don't forget, you can buy top-notch Marconi products everywhere finer foods are sold. I got you. Kate asked she said the number is blurry. Can you post in the chat?
Oh, yes. It's also on the thing. So 312. I have to say numbers out loud because wait, 312-768-8317. Learning challenges are challenging.
That's who you will be texting all your answers to. And no Bing either, Marconi there. Nice try. All right. We're going to get started with the show. So the first up is our Squeal of Fortune bonus. Squeal of Fortune! So this is just like Wheel of Fortune. We're going to show you a partially completed Wheel of Fortune board, and you just have to fill in guess the full phrase and text it, not comment. Text your answer. On this board, we just like the show. R, S, T, L, N, and E have all been filled in, and the letter B has also been filled in. When you send your answers in, make sure you put a team name in. We will give you a bonus point if you have the best or the funniest or our favorite team name. So when you send in those answers, also include your team name. Got it? Put in questions in the comments. Here is your partially completed puzzle. It's a before and after. So if you've never watched the show, if you watch the show, you probably know how this works. If you haven't, this is it's two different things that share a word in the middle. For example, Blue Jay Leno would be one. Blue Jay and Jay Leno. Another one would be this one's a little tricky because we added a letter onto the end of the middle word. But another example, which we just did in the softball show, would be Ariana Grande latte. So you got Ariana Grande and Grande latte. And this one here, so this is it's two different things, and the middle word is kind of shared between them, with the letter on the end of the middle word is kind of also a transitional between the two phrases. So I'll give you a little hint there.
The other thing I will say too is that when you're sending your team's names in or your answers in, once you've sent me your team name once, you don't need to keep sending it to me. It's sweet to remind me, but behind the scenes drama, I save all of your team names as the contact in Google Voice, so your team name always is coming through. Pro tip. Sorry, not mean to interrupt you, Josh. I just wanted to save people time.
No, you're good.
Trying to make this easier for people. Oh my goodness, so many new teams. This is so exciting.
Yep. So this is your chance to get some 3 bonus points on the board by solving this Squeal of Fortune bonus. Has anybody gotten it right so far?
Yes, there's a lot of people who got it right.
Nice job, everybody. And thank you, Melissa. I see that you also said no cheating. I appreciate that. We're not there to watch you. But it's a lot more fun if you are, if you're just giving it your best try. Please don't look up answers. So we will give you just a few more moments on this one, because I know the first question you always there's an acclamation. You gotta decide who your texter is, get that number typed into your phone the first time. So we'll give you a few more seconds, and then we are going to move on to our first full round. So, and if you have questions, you can put them in the comments. But again, we're going to move on in, let's say, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hit send now. This is your last chance. Hit send on that phone, because we're moving on to the answer. All right. While Johnny starts scoring and getting everything in line, we're going to give you the answer. As answer stop rolling in, Johnny?
Yes. Yes. That is yes.
Your answer is Harry Pottery Barn. I told you there was a little play on words there with that letter at the end because it's technically, Harry Potter, Pottery Barn, but it flows. It's a before and after, and I think a lot of teams got it. So good job. Johnny, let's get a team roll call and score update, please.
Okay. Greg Steph is a team. We also have Tom, Lynette, and Jim. We have I don't know your team names, but you have 3 points. We have Dracula. We have Team Harry Pottery Barn. I love that they just kept that going. We also have Team Shamalama Ding Dongs. We have AK Thomas. We have the El Dorado team with a pineapple. We have Bad News Moros. They got that right. The Shebangs. We have Team Jones, Team To The Max, Team Yukon, You're Killing Me Smalls, Dingus Energy, Drop Third came back, Team Rishoy, RISCHOI, RISCHOI, US Grants, US Grants. Team L2 is back, Team Kim Sokajin, and Team Griffin, California Dreamers, Team Glenn's Girls, and yes, Team Les, and Davis Street, Jack Silverwood Fan Club.
All right. We got a lot of teams.
Yes. Fab Five, Team Forest, S-Broke Fam Jam came in, Team Auberon, and Team Ringer Muscle. So I'm going to add all of those and put those in the chat.
So I'm going to tell you I have 2 favorites.
What are your favorites?
I liked both Team Ramalama Ding Dong,
Okay.
whatever. I think I
Yep.
a little bit there, but I did enjoy it. And I have to give credit where it's due because you used a movie reference and a baseball reference. I want to give a bonus point to Team You're Killing Me Smalls.
That was mine, so I love that. Love one bonus point for each of you on top of what you may or may have gotten. We also have Team The Flames and Team Fab Five. So welcome. Like I said, I will add up all of your scores and put them in the comment during round 1.
Oh my goodness. All right. We got a lot of teams. This is going to be a tight show. Let's see how you all come out. Your scores will be in the comments in just a moment. But we're going to move on to round 1. This is Trivia's Pursuit. It's 7 questions. And don't worry, if you are playing from the show before, it's a whole new set of questions. So this is all new. Don't worry. You're going to be providing the answer to 6 questions that are the 6 different categories from Trivial Pursuit. And then the 7th question is a wild card. Now, you're going to be waiting till the end of this round. So what you want to do is wait until you do all 7 questions and send one long text, like you're sending one angry text to your significant other, your sibling, or your parents. You don't need to send your answer for every question. Hold your answers to the end of the round and send all 7 at once. Cool. Question 1 is your Mega Zoom question. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right. So what we did here is we zoomed in on a place in the U.S. All you need to do is guess the place. So it's a zoomed in shot of a location. Pineapple is the safe word. I have questions. I don't know if I want to know the answers. I'm just kidding around. No, I'm loving the chat. I'm keeping an eye on it. But yes, you are doing a guess on what this zoomed in picture is from, what location in the U.S. And we're going to give you just another moment before we move on because we got a lot of questions for you all this evening. All right, let's go on to question 2. It's plots explained poorly. All right. So what we did here is we took a famous movie series. That's a big hint right there. Huge hint. It's a movie series. You need to name it. And it's intentionally a very bad plot description. Your description is a love triangle between an 18-year-old girl, a 100-year-old guy, maybe it's 100 plus actually, and a wolf. Weird, right? Sounds weird, but it is actually the description of a movie. So all you're doing is guessing the movie. So and we gave you a huge hint there. It's a series, so there's more than one movie in this series. Think about it. It might sound really weird at first, but I think that you'll figure it out if you just give it a moment. And if you don't get it, maybe when you see the answer, you might kick yourself, because I think it's a pretty well-known movie series. You're muted, Johnny. I don't know if you're saying something.
I was muted. I was just saying your voice got all like low and gravelly. It was like very Bane for a moment. There was like some tones in there I was enjoying.
Oh, I was pretty sick last weekend, and I think that I still have some.
I'm still congested. I have like this weather has been ridiculous.
Melissa said, "We got it. We all got it." Melissa, are you at the Moose Lodge right now, or are you at home playing virtually? I would love to know. And while you think about it a second more and comment, we can go on to question number 3.
What's the tea? You tell me what's the tea? What's the tea? You tell me what's the tea? What's the tea? You tell me what's the tea? What's the tea? You tell me what's the tea? What's the tea? You tell me what's the tea?
What's the tea? So the way this works is we have 4 clues that describe a TV show. It's just one TV show. These all describe the same show. All you have to do is guess the show. So your 4 clues are: this show debuted in 2001 and is currently airing its 42nd season. 42 seasons. It's been a lot of show. To date, 626 people have participated in this show. And I will even go, I'll say that it's 626 unique people have participated in this show. Clue 3 is that the host of this show, I never saw this. It was on years ago, a show called Rock and Roll Jeopardy. The host of this show that this clue is about previously hosted Rock and Roll Jeopardy. And number 4, this show has been adapted in more than 25 countries around the world. So there are different iterations of this show all over the world. We just need you to name the show as it is here in America. And if you're playing from abroad, you'll probably still get it. Kristen said easy. And Melissa is at home at her nephew's house. All right. So playing with the family, I'm guessing. Sounds like you're on a good start if you got that one. And Kristen's feeling good about this one too. So I do watch this show. I can actually say that I have seen almost every season of this show. There's a few that I have not.
Well, now I'm intrigued about this. What you haven't seen.
I will tell you a fun fact, but I can't say it until the answers about why there were a few seasons that I didn't see. But I'll have to save it for the answers.
Got it.
Let's go on to question number 4.
I'm not scared of the test. My math is the best. Tally up the answer sheet and A is what you're giving me. The universal language, even in space. I handle math, with plenty of grace.
Sorry, just breaking it down a little. It's your math question, and it's also your science and nature question. So what you need to do is add up the two things here on the screen, sum them up, and that's your answer. And no cheating. Remember, no Googling, no calculators, no Bing, Marconi Foods. Just use your noggins. The number of elements on the periodic table. That's your first one. And the second one is the number of tentacles an octopus has. So you take those two numbers, add them up. And that is your answer. It's two numbers. The answer is only one number, excuse me. It's the sum. What periodic table am I referring to? It's the periodic table of elements. Periodic table of elements. If that is not clear enough, please comment, Katie, and I can try to comment further. But I believe that should
like the standard periodic table of elements, like, right? Like, there's,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another one. Now I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah. It's the periodic table of elements. I think that's the answer. The newest version, oh my.
You would have when you pulled your data, Josh. So it's the version as of probably the newest one.
I believe it's the newest one, yes. Well, hold on. Let me look.
Fact checking and learning new things.
Yes, I am looking at it right now. It is the most recent periodic table. As of 2000, it looks like 2016 was the most recent update. It is can we phone a friend? No technology. Just have to rely on your best guess of your knowledge. And there's still plenty of questions and a lot of chances to get some points and some chances to donate, to buy some points later. You can buy your way to victory. Well, maybe not to victory, but you can certainly boost your score. So let's move on to question 5.
Prepare to cross the line.
How much time do we have?
Timeline.
So this is a history question, and all you need to do is put these 4 things in order. So you just need to submit the 4 letters in order from earliest to most recent. If you think that they're already in order, then you would just submit A, B, C, D. Otherwise, you're going to mix those letters up and put them in order. These are all things that happened in the 90s. All right. So these are 4 events in the 90s. Put them in order from earliest to most recent. You have A, the Nintendo 64 console was released, which I had and played a lot of. Probably dating myself there. B, Madonna's album, huge album, The Immaculate Collection. It was released. C, President Bill Clinton was elected. And D, Friends, the TV show, debuted on NBC. So all 4 of these things happened in the 90s. All you got to do, put them in order. And if you don't know, you can still take a guess. You got 4 letters, put them in an order. You might get it right. You don't need to type all this out. You just need to put the 4 letters in order. Johnny, do you want to also maybe put that in the just in case? I'm just covering my bases here. If you want to put that in the comments too, in case people read that instead of other things. 10U in the house. 11U, best team ever. Oh, is there some smack talking happening between the teams here? Some good spirited team cheering here. Support that. And we'll give you just another moment here, and then we're going to move on to question 6. What is it?
Ooh, what is this? Yay! Let's find the odd one out.
This is Odd One Out, and it's also your sports and leisure question. And I mean, everybody, this is a baseball show. We couldn't not have a baseball question. So your question here is choose the odd one out. Which one does not fit? Which one does not belong? 3 of these players have played for the Chicago Cubs, Cubby Bears. One of them never played for the Cubs. Which one is it? A, Anthony Rizzo. B, Sammy Sosa. C, Ernie Banks. Or D, Ken Griffey. 3 of these players have played on the Cubs at some point in time. One of them never has. You're choosing the player, you just need the letter. All we need is the letter of the player that did not play ever on the Cubs. Think about it. I'll give you just a second. And 10U, baby. Woohoo! Let's go to question 7. Wild card. So for this one, your topic is Morton Grove. So on tripadvisor.com, no looking. All right. I'm looking at you right now. Do not Google this answer. Which of these 4 restaurants is currently ranked as the number 1 restaurant in Morton Grove on tripadvisor.com? Is it A, Cappy's Pancake House, B, Tava Contemporary Indian Cuisine, C, Pequod's Pizza, or D, Bert's Place? I will tell you personally that we have a Pequod's in Chicago as well, and I do enjoy that pizza very much. Not a hint. Maybe it's the answer, maybe it's not, but it's really good pizza. I'm a fan. Probably the best deep dish in Chicago, in my opinion. Might be a hot topic. Hot take. You can yell at me in the comments if you disagree. If you have a favorite deep dish, actually, you know what? I would love to hear it. Put it in the comments. What is your favorite deep dish pizza? And either way, that's the end of the round. So text your answers into Johnny. We're going to give you about another, we can give you about 30 seconds and we're going to move on. So get your answers in right now to Johnny. And if you need a question repeated, now is the time. You've got about 25 seconds left before we move on.
And it looks as if we have 36 teams playing, which is awesome.
36 teams.
That's really exciting.
Steep competition, everybody. Steep competition.
I mean, for the most part, the spread is between 4 right now, 4 and 0. So
There.
who's to say?
All right.
Also,
That is sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
No, you go ahead.
We are just about time for this round. So I'm gonna say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Hit send. Your time is up. Melissa says Bert's is better than Pequod's. I have not had the luxury of going to Bert's yet, but I can definitely put it on the list. I love trying new places. Maybe we can take a trip out to Bert's sometime, Johnny. What do you think? I've
never been. Let's go.
All right. You're selling me on Bert's, Melissa. So I might have to come try it. All right, that's time. If you haven't gotten your answers in, what are you waiting for? You're gonna miss your points. Get it in. We're gonna move on. All right.
We're good. We're locking it now then at what? 8:47 time stamping backwards.
Yeah, we're gonna lock
it.
All right. Number 1, that mega zoom, that's the W of Walt Disney World. Number 2, sounds weird. 18-year-old guy, 100-year-old guy, 18-year-old girl, and a wolf. Like what? Oh, wait a minute. It's Twilight. Question 3, the TV show. And so the reason I didn't watch a few seasons is because I applied to be on this show and actually got through a few rounds of the casting process, and then I didn't get on. And so I didn't watch a few seasons because I was upset, and then I watched it again. So I love it. It's Survivor. Maybe I'll be on it someday. I still send in videos. Haven't been casted yet though. Hey, never say never.
Right.
Question 4. So there are 118 elements in the periodic table, and an octopus has 8 tentacles. That's 126. That's the answer we're looking for. 126. Timeline, these 4 things in order: the 64, Madonna's album, Bill Clinton, and Friends. The answer is BCDA. So that's Madonna's album, Bill Clinton, Friends, and then Nintendo 64 in that order. Odd one out. Who never played for the Cubs? Maybe this was a social. Guessing this might have been a social. Ken Griffey. D was your answer. And finally, so it sounds like there's a lot of feelings about what the best place is in Morton Grove. However, the answer on TripAdvisor, the highest ranked restaurant on TripAdvisor in Morton Grove, is A, Cappy's Pancake House. If you have been to Cappy's, I want to see it in the comments. I want to see what you think of Cappy's pancakes. Clearly, people love them. They must be good. All right, it's bidding time. So really quick, in the comments right now, if you want to donate some money, $5, $10, more, $20, to the association, please put it in the comments. We're going to give you about 60 seconds to comment. The timer's running, and the team that bids the highest, you will then pay that money to the association via their Venmo handle, and we're going to give you bonus points. So please comment now. This money is not coming to me and Johnny. I want to be clear. This money is going straight to the association. This is a donation. It's for a good cause. So please, if you have some money, I think that we might have someone from the Golden Girls here to also ask you for some money.
Oh, yes, there is someone.
I know there is goodness in your heart, and I know you want to give. Well, I am ready to take anything you have to offer.
So you heard it from Blanche herself. We're here. We would love to have some sort of donation. So in those comments, please, if you would like to donate a little money to the association and get your team some bonus points, please put that in the comments now. We're going to move on in just a second. This is your last chance. We have no comments yet. Nobody's donated yet, but there is still time. $10, and you're again, you're bidding any amount of money. So Katie, right now, Team Dingus Energy is pledging $10 to the association. So right now, that Katie is going to be getting 6 points because nobody else has bid any money. So Katie right now is going to be getting her team 6 bonus points. I'm going to call this in 5, 4, 3, 2, $50. Kristen coming in. All right. That's going once, going twice, sold. All right. That is $50. Oh, and Chris jumped in with another $10 too. Okay. So what we're going to do is Kristen, Chris, and Katie, please Venmo that money to MGBSA on Venmo. And oh, is that an oops? Was that a mistake? If that's a mistake, let us know. But right now we're going to be giving 4 bonus points to Kristen and 2 bonus points each to Team Dingus Energy and Ting Arbarbarian.
Yep. Meant number.
I'm not sure what you mean, Kristen. But just keep the comments going. We'll figure it out. I'm going to keep moving on, though, for the sake of time. Right now, we have where things currently stand, Johnny.
I'm still scoring because this is a lot to get through. But before we get there, if you are at the Moose, there are some awesome can koozies that the association has made for suggested donations. So whatever you think these are worth, donate that money at the Moose Club. Go up and get your can koozie now. The other thing I will say is also, if you are playing at the Moose or playing at home, be sure to post and tag at Muscles Athletics on Instagram so you can share the photos. And you can leave this up. What did Chris say? Oh, still a lot of things coming through.
Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to our brain game. It's our brain games bonus. We're gonna give you a brain teaser, and you will have about a minute to solve it and get 3 bonus points for your team. Thank you, Katie. She's sending the Venmo right now. We appreciate it. And if Kristen, if you were kidding, then we will split the 4 points each to Chris's team, our Barbarian, and Katie's team. Thank you. So there are 3 words on this screen. The question just is, what is special about these 3 words? It's a brain teaser. There is something that these 3 words have in common. What is it? You have just a little bit of time to take a guess and send it in. So think about it, talk over with your teams. We're going to give you about another 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on. So think about it. You get 3 bonus points if you get this right. We'll give you just another minute and then submit those answers. What do these 3 words have in common? Something specific, I'll tell you that much. And there's a reason that I am not actually reading the words as well. Maybe that's a hint. I don't know.
You never know.
All right. We are going to call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Alex said, I don't know. All right. We're going to timestamp that, Johnny.
Yep. I just locked that in. Thank you.
All right. So what do these 3 words have in common? We've got job, polish, and herb. Now I'm reading them. Well, they get pronounced differently when you capitalize them. That's the trick. So it would be Job, Polish, and herb, like the name, if you capitalize them. So that's the answer we were looking for, that they pronounce differently if they're capitalized. Did some teams get it, Johnny?
Yes, they did. That's wonderful.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, you guys.
3 bonus points.
Indeed.
Score
update. I'll put it in the chat when I'm there.
Johnny's still scoring, but don't worry, we'll put your scores in the chat.
Yes.
And we're gonna move on to our Melissa, then why didn't you say it? Did you run out of time? But we're gonna go ahead to our music round. So we're gonna play you 7 songs from a movie, or like themes of a movie, and all you have to do is name the movie. So turn the volume up because this is an audio round. Are you ready? 7 movies. Here we go.
This is the iconic Name That Tune. Get ready to play Name That Tune.
It's time for Name That Tune. Question 1, name the movie. right. And remember, no answers in the comments, please. I know you're joking around, but still. Question 2. Name the movie.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. I'm alone if you feel like a room without a roof. Because
All right. Question 3. Name the movie. And question 4. Name the movie.
said everything's alright. Made my money down. The sun got to all around. Cause the big on the storm was about to arrive. Pop gave birth to the handshake. Barely walk when I look down.
Question 5. Name this movie. Question 6. Name this movie.
You're my favorite deputy. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. A bus-looking alien! Where? Up ahead and you're miles and miles from the nice warm
Like Picasso. I don't get it.
Just remember
You went cousin Smile. What are you looking
you
at?
got a friend in me.
I love the comment track over that one. And last one of this round, question 7. Name this movie. And that is the end of this round. So go ahead and text your answers in. And if you need something repeated, please comment now. We'll give you another, we'll give you about another, maybe like 30 seconds to think this one through. Got the timer going. We got another 20 seconds here.
Yep. I am realizing I might have to do post scores at the and send it via email with Katie because I'm realizing there are a lot of, with over 40 teams right now, and all of the rounds coming in, I'm still, Josh, only on round 2.
You're still scoring?
Yeah, I'm still scoring, and I'm only on 2 because what's happening is that because the answers are coming in, some people are doing it like as we go. It's all coming in. It's a thing. So I might have to send these out later. Katie, I'm gonna email you or text you.
Okay. Nobody needed anything repeated, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the answers on this round.
Yes.
Oh, repeat number 4. Sorry, I just saw that. I got you, Jennifer and Mick. We're on it. Question 4 one more time. Here it is.
Said everything's alright. Made my money down. So got to all around. Cause the big on the storm was about to arrive. Up came first with a handshake. Barely walk when I look at the cow.
I think Melissa knew that one based on her emoji. I like the reference there, Melissa. It's good.
And I confirmed with Morton Grove Muscle and the folks here that yes, we can send scores later to ensure accuracy in scoring because I just want to make sure you're all doing so great. So
we will not be giving you a score
No.
update yet. You will have to wait till the end to find out who won.
Not even that. You'll have to wait till later because what we're going to do is I'm going to score these after we're done because there's no way I can get through 3 rounds.
All right. Well, here are your answers.
Yes.
Hopefully you all sent them in. Jennifer and Mick, I know you needed a moment to get number 4, but now is the time to submit because we are about to start going through the answers. So I would love for you to know how many people think they knew all of those that round or a lot of them. We're not going to know what your answers were or your scores are, so you might as well comment and let me know how you think you did. But here, let's go through these answers. Question 1. This is not Pinocchio. That was going Melissa. That was Jurassic Park. I associate that so much with the ride at Universal Studios too. Walking in, they play all that music. If you've ever been to Universal Studios. Question 2. That was Happy, and that is from Despicable Me 2. And we're going to be specific on that one, Johnny? Can they?
No, I mean, I'll take the franchise. I'll be generous because this is for charity. It's for the children.
So if you said Despicable Me at all, apparently we gave it to you. Johnny's feeling generous.
I'm feeling kind.
All right. Question 3. That is this is the score to Indiana Jones. Again, it's a franchise. Didn't need to say any of the specific movies. Question 4. So they said in there, Born to Hand Jive, and that is the hand jive. And I saw that Melissa sent the emoji of Cha-Cha from that dance scene. So that movie was Grease. I was even doing a little bit of the dance over here. You know, maybe you liked my moves. I don't know. I love that Christy said no, be specific. Maybe, Johnny, maybe you want to give a bonus point to people who said the 2. Maybe how do you feel about that? You're muted too. I don't know.
I'll give 2 to the correct answer and 1 to Despicable Me. We'll balance it that way. And Melissa, I know everyone should be following directions, but this is for fun and for the youth, and so I don't want to if people want to send individual, if that's the way their brain works, I can make it work.
But I do love enforcement of the rules, Melissa. So thank you. I appreciate that. Question 5. Well, that's Star Wars. I feel like that was probably a good one, a gimme. Yes, we'll take Raiders of the Lost Ark for the Indiana Jones one. Yes, we got you, Rittner. We took it. Yes, Raiders of the Lost Ark, totally cool. Question 6.
You're my favorite deputy.
That's Toy Story. And if you played the first round too, we had a Toy Story question in another round. That wasn't the song though. So, we had a little Disney on the brain tonight. But I bet a lot of people got that one. Question 7. This was a little scarier, a little intense. That's Michael Myers. That's Halloween, the Halloween franchise. Some people, it sounds like somebody was feeling really good about that one. Let's see. Night Joey feels like you might have had a perfect score. Did you? Let me know. We're gonna go to one more chance to bid. If you want to
One is fun, why not 2? And if you like 2, you might as well have 4. And if you like 4, why not a few? Why not a slew more?
We're asking for more, just like she said, more. So if you want to donate a little more money to this great cause to help support the association, we are giving you one more chance here to do so. So again, if you want to comment and you're willing to Venmo some donation please comment and let us know. $60. We got a 60. Thank you, Rittner. That money is going to go directly to the association. It is greatly appreciated. And if anybody else wants to bid, even if you bid less, we're still giving away 2 bonus points to the second highest bid. One bit.
What depends, Melissa? What Bitcoin are we talking about? Like Dogecoin? Or are we talking about something else? But Chris with 20.
So right now we got a 20 and a 60. So right now that's Rittner. Do you know the team names for these two?
Not
teams?
for those. They would need to tell me.
Can you two also put your team names in the comments, please? So we make sure we give you your points. And otherwise, Chris, we got you for our Barbarian. And Rittner, please let me know your team name. The Glen Girls, we got you. All right. So going once, going twice, sold. All right. So Rittner and Chris, please send those donations via Venmo. Oh, you cowards have been here to host in person. Should have been here to host in person. It's loud as hell in here. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. Oh no, was it hard? It's probably hard to hear the audio if it's really loud. I am so sorry, Adam. I am so sorry. I would have loved to have been there in person. I'm free. I'm in Chicago. I would have come to the Moose
We
Lodge.
had talked about the idea of it, but then what part of the reason why we ended up not coming is because we realized that sound would have been an issue. And so we wouldn't have been able to effectively communicate with everyone virtually. There would have been a lot of ambient sound that we couldn't figure out a way to block. However, Josh and I do a lot of events in person. So if you ever want to do stuff with us, check us out or message us because we love doing stuff in person.
Yeah,
we get to see you.
I'll come to the Moose Lodge next time. I'm in. Awesome. All right.
Yes. So we have those points. Also, don't forget those koozies. And the other thing I want to mention is that starting tomorrow, the association will be emailing you link to the new store where merchandise will be available through Monday, May 2nd. That URL is streaming below, and you can either screenshot this, take a picture, or play this video back to get that. You'll also get the link via email tomorrow. So be sure to check that out and check out some awesome new merch.
All right, and he found the thank you, Johnny. We found the Venmo, and Melissa said to settle down. Oh my goodness, you're making me laugh tonight. All right, it's time for a quick Price is Right bonus before the final. Well, that is the Price is Right bonus.
Wait, was that the wrong? Did I play the wrong one by accident? Yes. Oops. Sorry.
So what we have here is the assigned guitar, and it is signed by Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Carrie Underwood. All three of them have signed this, and we're looking for the missing digit in this price. All right. So you know that it begins with a 1, and it's at least 10,000, if not 19,000. That missing digit is a number between 0 and 9. This is actually an item that's for sale on HollywoodMemorabilia.com. Don't Google it. Again, please don't Google it. All you need to do is text what you think that missing number is. You can get 3 bonus points for your team by guessing that missing number. We got 3 heavy hitters who signed this: Beyonce, Gaga, and Carrie Underwood. How much is it?
So far one person's gotten it.
Please send that. Somebody got it right.
Yeah.
Send that missing digit into that number.
So far only that it's still that one person that's gotten it. You have a 1 in 10 chance.
Yep. You got a 1 in 10 chance on this one.
No cheating. This is for charity. I'm going to put that screen up. Thanks, Melissa.
Yes. Thank you for donating, Rittner. We really appreciate it on behalf of the association.
The children and the youth appreciate it. We were talking in the first show that Josh and I both played team sports growing up, and that it is great that it has helped us shape the people we are today. We learned about communication. We learned about teamwork. I know I developed self-confidence in a different way than I would have otherwise. I fully support for all kids.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we are going to call time on this round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're moving on to the answer. That missing digit, how much is that guitar? Well, it's 11,000. So the missing digit was a 1. That's what we were looking for. If you send a 1, you got 3 bonus points.
There were a lot of 8s, and 8 was, I think, if I'm like just going through all, like, was the most popular answer.
Well, not the right one though. It's time for the final question, which is
It's time to play Family Feud.
I got that cue that time. I got the cue. Lie.
all right. So on the next screen, we're going to show you a Family Feud board. There are 3 answers, and it is from the actual show. We're going to give you the question, and there's 3 answers on the board. You have to guess those answers. The order doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. Don't worry about that. Just send in 3 answers. After we read you the question, you're going to get exactly 2 minutes. Here we go. All right. Top 3 answers are on the board. Your question is, if you were buying a gift for Homer Simpson, what would you get him? Again, if you were buying a gift for Homer Simpson, what would you get him? You have 2 minutes. Good luck. So think about it. What would be a good gift for Homer Simpson? You can guess 3 things, only 3 things. If you guess more than 3, we're only going to take the first 3 things that you say. I know what I would give Homer Simpson. And this takes me back. I mentioned Universal Studios earlier. I'm a big theme park guy. They have a Simpsons world there too, just like Jurassic Park. It's pretty cool. You can go to visit Moe's Tavern, and there's a Simpsons ride, which is a little rough. But
do you know what attraction used to be the Simpsons ride before it got rebranded?
No.
That used to be the old Back to the Future ride. It's the exact same physical hardware. They just changed the video and the ride vehicles and the line queue. But that used to be Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's one ride that I don't ride anymore. I was a little too jerky for me.
You mean technology has changed so much that we expect more from our simulation vehicles? And
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to lie that I'm a strong Disney fan, clearly, but the use of simulations at Universal is very aggressive, and there's a lot of virtual simulation rides there. It's like all there is there for the most part.
Yeah, the Transformers one too is
That's rough. Yeah.
I like the Mummy. That's a fun one.
The Mummy's a good one. I'm trying to think of I mean, if I had to pick a Harry Potter ride, I definitely think that the castle one is better than Gringotts.
I would say the coaster.
Hagrid's. Yes. Hagrid's motorbike is one of the best rides in the world, along with our favorite, the Velocicoaster, which is considered by many people to be the best roller coaster in the world right now.
I haven't been on that yet. It wasn't open when I was there last.
It is one of the I thought I was going to fall out of the vehicle. It is one of the smoothest. It's so awesome. You'll love it when you get to do it.
Awesome. Well, that is time. So send your answers in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our theme park talk. And you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
So I will, since we're not doing scores right now, I can read through some of the answers that people sent. Beer, donuts, bowling ball, Duff beer, donut, bacon, Lego wine and socks, beer, donut, rib witch, beer, donuts, recliner chair, beer, a wig, pair of underwear, slushy from Quickie Mart. Love. All of these answers bring me joy. So thank you.
All right. Well, and some of those answers are actually on here. Number 3, the bowling ball. Number 2, donuts. And the number 1 answer, which it sounds like a lot of people said, was beer. Oops, sorry. It's beer. I don't know. I think I just hit something. Sorry.
It's beer. And so that is 6 points.
Beer. Yes.
So in total.
There it is. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Technical difficulty. Beer.
Hey!
There we go.
Donuts. We did.
All right. All right. Well, your final scores are going to have to wait because we're going to still be grading them, but we will email and then we'll get you your scores and we'll get you your prizes. Thank you to everybody who donated tonight and played along. I hope you had fun.
We had a blast getting to share this with you. Sorry that we couldn't be at the Moose in person. But we love all of you there. And like I said, we got to see photos of the lodge and the decorations and everything looked awesome. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you had a good time. And until next time, take care and be well.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.